his runner in the colours of First Chance Racing, ridden by Paul Carberry, and trading at 14 to 1 Eskimo Nell. Chief Song at 7 to 1 is ridden by Richard Dunwoody. Warm Spell 7 to 1 Tony McCoy. Kingsfold Pet favourite at the moment, 4 to 1 with David Skirm on board. Number 5 on the card is course winner Silver Groom. Sean Ryan claiming a £7 allowance on this 7 to 1 chance. Number 6 is Non-Vintage, 14 to 1 with Jim Cullity claiming a 5. Visored is Pondering, a 14 to 1 chance with David Bridgewater, and Amancio 7 to 1, the mount of Mick Fitzgerald. Keno's Cross, who goes on the ground, is 11 to 2. Luke Harvey rides. Tennessee King, one of the gambles of the week, at 10 to 1, is partnered by Warren Marston, definitely a soft ground performer. And Holy Wanderer is 33 to 1, and that's the mount of Jerry Hogan, who claims a £3 allowance. 11 runner lineup then for this £30,000 Sunderlands Imperial Cup. They're away, and Keno's Cross, who comes from off the pace, was a little bit slow to stride. They come down towards the first, and it's Pondering and Chief Song who indeed cut out the running. 2 Kingsfold Pet and Amancio, and then behind that Warm Spell and Silver Groom and Eskimo Nell the inside, and then Tennessee King. They're at the first now. Keno's Cross and Holy Wanderer are the back markers, and it really is gathering gloom here on the Esher slopes. But it's Chief Song, Richard Dunwoody on the inside. That's the left of the leading 3. Amancio and Mick Fitzgerald on the right. A very keen hold going down to the start, Amancio. Very fresh indeed. Come up past us then with a circuit to go in the Sunderland's Imperial Cup, and it's Amancio nearest to us on the right in the pink cap that just has the edge by a neck to half a length. The Pondering, and then Chief Song. Then we have Kingsfold Pet racing in 4, and behind that Silver Groom and Warm Spell Eskimo Nell, followed by Tennessee King and Non-Vintage, and Keno's Cross and Holy Wanderer at the back 2. So Amancio now clear by a couple of lengths to Chief Song in second. Then Pondering showing in third, and Kingsfold Pet and Silver Groom the leading 5 as they begin the descent to the back straight. So they continue to race down the hill, and it's Amancio leading, Chief Song in second place, then Kingsfold Pet and Pondering, and behind that one Silver Groom and Eskimo Nell, and then Warm Spell, and then Non-Vintage and Keno's Cross and Holy Wanderer, one of the back markers. And of course, if this win here goes on to take the Victory race at Cheltenham, was a £50,000 bonus. Olympian won it a few years back. It's Amancio leading then. Amancio at the head of affairs. To Chief Song in second, and Kingsfold Pet in third place, a 4 to 1 favourite. Keno's Cross at 5 to 1. Amancio 5 to 1 is leading. Warm Spell at 7 to 1, just trying to come back into contention, and they're halfway. Non-Vintage tries to make a bit of ground from the back. Holy Wanderer also making a stride or two. But it's Amancio leading. Amancio and Chief Song 1 and 2, and then Pondering, and then Holy Wanderer. Kingsfold Pet, a slight mistake there, lost a little bit of momentum, and an awkward time in the race to do just that. But we close in on Amancio showing the way by a length or so to Chief Song. Here comes Holy Wanderer in the dark blue and white hard colours. Further right is Keno's Cross making ground from off the pace. The jockey's covered in mud. Warm Spell is just off the pace. Kingsfold Pet trying to get closer. Eskimo Nell with a lot of running to do. Tennessee King, difficult to see that one winning. The big weak gamble of the race is out of it. Eskimo Nell just chopped for room as they begin the turn out of the back stretch. But it's Amancio who's in control under Mick Fitzgerald, the leader. Chief Song is second. Kingsfold Pet runs the rail. Silver Groom makes ground. Then we have Holy Wanderer, rank outside of last year, the blue and white colours. In behind these, Keno's Cross is also getting a bit closer. Warm Spell tries to come with a run, but Amancio very well back today, handles the heavy, still has the edge. Coming down the stand side now, Amancio the leader. Here comes Silver Groom. On the left is Kingsfold Pet under pressure. Then we have Chief Song, followed by Keno's Cross, and they've got 2 more flights of hurdles to jump in the Sunderland's Imperial Cup, and it's Amancio clear by 2 to Silver Groom in second and Chief Song third. That was a second last. Kingsfold Pet is getting tired, and Amancio still front of running, has the edge. 2 in second place, Silver Groom, and then we have Chief Song. They come down towards the final flight. Amancio only has to jump in, and he's spring-heeled at it. Silver Groom is second, Chief Song is third, then Non-Vintage staying on, and Kingsfold Pet and Warm Spell and Keno's Cross. Does he race up towards the line? It's Amancio to home now. Amancio it is, clear by 6, Silver Groom and Chief Song are rallying. Amancio's getting very tired, but only 25 yards to go, and it's Amancio's race. Silver Groom is second, Chief Song is third, and then came Non-Vintage, who ran a creditable race in 4. Beating Warm Spell, and behind that one was Kingsfold Pet and Keno's Cross and Eskimo Nell and Holy Wanderer. And looking back at Tennessee King was pulled up, and so too Pondering pulled up, and so the result then of this, the Sunderland's Imperial Cup, Amancio has prevailed. This heavy ground horse has won on the heavy before. Mick Fitzgerald has ridden his 49th winner of the season, and Amancio has landed the odds at 5 to 1.
Number 8, Amancio, well backed at 5 to 1. Second, number 5, Silver Groom at 10 to 1, and third, number 2, Chief Song at 9 to 1. The totes there, the win paid £5.30, places £1.30, £4.40 and £3 exactly. The dual forecast £27.80, CSF £48.59, and the tri-cast £399 and 90 pence. Number 4, Kingsfold Pet started the 4 to 1 favourite